Shalom, 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 shalom. First and foremost, we give all praises and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Kakadash, Yahweh is who you eagerly call God of Jehovah. Yahweh mean he is, he exists, and Yahweh Shai is who you eagerly call Jesus Christ. Yahweh Shai mean he says he delivers. And double honors to the apostles and elders, great millstone. And salutation to all the archangels that's pushing the truth on Kunna Raw. Waking leg, losing third, I'm not sure. This is your brother Con, not from the GMS Miami camp. What in that lesson going into all of us are going to be tested. Our faith is going to be tested. And what I mean by that is by the fire, or by adversity, by temptation, by tribulation. All right. 1 Corinthians, the 3rd chapter, and I'm going to go into that. Everybody faith is going to be tested. All right. To see what, really, how did you build your house? All right. How did you build your house? Did you build your house upon a chief cornerstone? All right. Is your house made of precious stones or strong metal, or is it with hay or wood, where the fire is gonna burn it? Yeah, but the fire is gonna expose. All right. What are you about? All right. The beloved Qarab always say, man, there's gonna be a time where we're gonna have to take the test. All right. We're gonna have to put the books down. All right, and take the actual test. All right. We're gonna, when we say that we're about, is gonna be tested. If you are you willing to die for Yahweh Shema Shai? Do you really love your life? All right, here. Do you really believe in the kingdom of heaven? Do you want a place where righteousness dwell? So everything that you say that you're about, we're gonna see. We're gonna see if you're really about it. We're gonna see if you're really about Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai. All right, all that was just taught. It was something to do. Something to say. All right, but we're gonna see if you're really about that. If you're really about Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai. Let me start out. I was built in Matthew's. Start over there. Bear with me, Baba Kashar. I'm in saying. So I could. So Matthew 7, your house is your faith. Your faith. Matthew 7 and 24. Therefore, whosoever hear these sayings of mine and do them, the elect men, all right, the wise virgins, I will liken on him to a wise man which built his house upon a rock, and that rock is Yahweh Shai. All right, and the rain descended, and the rain is tribulations, temptation. All right, and all hell break loose. All right, bear with me, Slakia. Rain descended, and flood came, and the winds blew as it set perils, and beat upon the house, your faith, your foundation. All right, and it fell. Great was the fall of it. All right, you talking all that shit that you buy Yahweh Shema Shai. These pseudo Israelite camps, all right, that that talk about Yahweh Shema Shai, keeping the commandments, having faith, and wearing your garment, wearing your fringes, all this. We're gonna see if you really about Yahweh Shema Shai when it's time to suffer. All right, when it's time to suffer, like, all right, the 7 brothers and their mother and Maccabees. All right. They see each other dying from the oldest to the youngest, and then the mother. Because the mother had the strongest stomach. She had a manly stomach. Shai. So that's the same mindset. Some men are going to die. Some men are going to die for the testimony of Yahweh Shai Shai. All right. 28, and they kind of so we all gonna be tested. Our faith is gonna test it. Are you really about Yahweh Shai Shai? It's gonna prove who is the elect. All right. When there's no food, and the chip is you know, they're saying, oh, if you take the chip, you eat. But if you believe in Yahweh Shai Shai, you know that, okay, the Lord said He commanded me not to take the chip. You know, and I'm gonna lean upon Him. Even if it's a couple of days of me not eating, even if my wife says, you know, take the chip, or your wife go take the chip. In your family, your kids, how you gonna move? Did you have faith? Okay, shit, they not a part of the elect. Shit, right? You know, I'll get them back in the kingdom. You know. So we read that. Go to Sirach, the 2nd chapter, or Ecclesiasticus. This is a little quick lesson that I want to go to. Sirach 2:5. For gold is tried, and the Lord consider us as gold, the elect, in the fire, and the subtle man in the furnace of adversity. So we going through that fire. All right. That straight gate. All right, and the road gets smaller and smaller, harder and harder. Tightrope. That's something that just came to mind. Second Ezra 9. Yeah, second Ezra 9 and 7. Everyone that shall be saved and shall be able to escape by his works in the faith, the elect. All right, because as Paul said, I can show you my faith by my works. All right, whereby ye have believed shall be preserved from the said perils, the elect, and shall see my salvation in my land and within the borders. For I have sanctified them for me from the beginning, the elect. All right. So the Lord is going to deal with the elect from the set perils, because they believe and trust in Him. All right, but the Lord, it still has to physically manifest. All right, them coming against us. What is that? Second Ezra, what it is? 16. There's a point in there. Second Ezra 16. I started to see, for behold, a burning wrath of a great multitude is kindled over you, and they shall take away certain of you and feed you, being idle with things offered to idol. And the main idol is going to be that RFID chip, the mark of the beast. And they that are consent unto them shall be had in derision or reproach and trodden underfoot. Those that submit, or those that worship the beast, or his image, and receive his mark. All right. For there shall be in every place in the next cities a great insurrection upon those that fear the Lord. So they're going to come hard against us. All right, they're going to demonize us. They're going to try to put it out there, propaganda of why they're justified of hurting us and killing us. All right, treating us the way they're going to treat us. For they shall waste and take away their goods and cast them out of their houses. All right, because if you don't receive the mark of the beast, the RFID chip, you ain't going to be able to function in this mass society. You're going to be off the grid. All right. 73, then shall they be known who are my chosen. They shall be tried as gold in the fire. Hear, O ye, my beloved, saith the Lord, behold, the days of trouble are at hand. But I will deliver you from the same. Be not afraid, nor doubt, for God is your God. See, so, then they should know who was chosen, because the Lord, they're going to be being kept through that fire. All right. And the Lord, care for his elect. All right. The Lord's going to watch us. The Lord's going to protect us in those days. So now I want to end it in 1 Corinthians You know, the apostles were speaking of this. 1 Corinthians 3 and instead of 9. For we are laborers together with God. Ye are God's husbandry, ye are God's building, the elect, starting with the elect. According to the grace of God, which is given unto me as a wise master builder. Because the Lord gave us the instructions how to build. Just as he gave the instructions to Noah how to build the ark, this is the same way that we're building our spiritual ark. Because the ark was a place of refuge, protection, a hedge. All right? I have laid a foundation and another builder thereon. And the Lord, you know, the foundation was laid and by the men of the Lord, and we're constantly building. But let every man take heed how he buildeth thereupon. For other foundations can no man lay than that is laid, which is Yahushua Mashah. That's the foundation. And see all these people that's playing around with Yahushua and not taking Yahushua seriously. That's why you're gonna fold, because you playing around. You guys don't see the significance or the purpose of worshiping Yahushua. He's your chief cornerstone. He's your foundation. All right. Now, if any man build upon this foundation, gold, silver, precious stone, wood, hay, and stubble. So the elect is going to be gold, silver, precious stones. All right. The wicked of our people, all right, is going to be wood, hay, and stubble. Every man work shall be made manifest, for the day shall declare it. All right. The day of all hell breaking loose, the day of Jacob's trouble, the day of adversity, because it shall be revealed by fire. And it's tribulations and temptations. And fire shall try every man's work. So it's going to try every man's work of what sort it is. So we're going to see what is your house, you know, what is your house can withstand. If you build it correctly, it can withstand this fire. If any man works abide, that's the elect, which he have built thereupon, he shall receive a reward of salvation. If any man work shall be burnt, he shall suffer loss. Yeah, you're gonna be judged and destroyed, but himself shall be saved. Yet so as by fire. All right. So the Lord. So we all gonna be tempted. All right. The Lord gonna shake. All right. That's why you go into Amos. Agitation. All right. As in you know, corn. Let's just get it. Yeah, my whole Amos. What is it? Amos 9. Sift. The sift. That's also the fire adversity. You know, the sifting agent. Amos 9:9. For lo, I will command, and I will sift the house of Israel among all nations, like corn is sifted, agitation, and a sieve. Yet shall not the least grain fall upon the earth. That's the elect. All the citizens of my people shall die by the sword, which shall say the evil shall overtake nor prevent us. All right, so the Lord is gonna shake. He's gonna cause, as in, cause ruckus, cause, a shake of your faith. And see if you really, what you're about, what your house is made of. Did you build your house correctly upon that chief cornerstone? So, all of this